Hello, it's Carl, and this video is all about the proximity of our barns and cottages to one another. It's a common question because everything's in one place. Guests sometimes want to know where they are in relation to the other guests. We have a 2-acre site plus our 2-acre meadow across the lane. So if I just show you and explain a few things as I go, what I'm going to do from our homepage, hopefully you can see my cursor here, I'm going to click on accommodation and scroll down to location here, and that will take you through to our location page. There's a map here that shows the proximity of our barns to our barges from a Suffolk map perspective. And then what I'm going to do first of all is show you this site plan. This was put together by my very talented friend Sam Thurlow, and there's a link on the location page. You can go and have a look at his artwork, which is quite amazing. I digress. Anyway, so the plan here, we've got our 8 cottages and barns. Woodfarm house is here. It's got a courtyard garden with a covered hot tub room just here, and where you see these little illustrations, these are the covered hot tub rooms. So we've got a courtyard garden here, Meadowview Cottages this side with a large garden here and the hot tub down the end of the garden there. The granary barn doesn't have a hot tub, but it does have a very big garden, and although it's not necessarily obvious on these on this illustration, they are all fully enclosed. So then you can come through here to our fish pond, and then we've got our 5 barns over in the meadow. Old barn is here, and there's hedging round here. So this is the garden of Old barn, hot tub there. Deben barn is here with its hot tub on the patio just there. Kipping barn over here with hedging all the way around here as well, hot tub there. Orwell barn is kind of a mirror image of that, so the hot tub's over here with the garden there. And then you've got our waterfall, and then Stour barn here with a courtyard garden here and the hot tub there. So they're all quite separate. We made a lot of effort when we were putting everything together to go to great lengths to making sure everything was quite private. So if we just go back to the home page, what I'm going to do now is take you to the virtual tour. And if we scroll down here, there's a button marked Take the Virtual Tour. Let's click it and take the virtual tour. So this brings you through here to the virtual tour homepage. And what I'm going to do to make things easier here is I'm going to click on this to get rid of the menu. And then this is our barns here. So if I just drag this with my cursor, then you'll see the car park is over the back of these trees here. Our meadow is just across the lane here. Fish pond is just there as you come in. And then I'm going to show you the barns. Now what I would say to you is that the hedging and all of the trees are far more mature now than in these pictures because this was taken some years ago. So if you were actually in this same position, you wouldn't see the garden of Old Barn here. So they are all very, very private now. And what we did was we planted loads of trees, predominantly willow, along here to make sure that they break up the eye line from one barn to the next. And this pear tree here, which is a tiny little thing on here, is quite large now. So it does afford a lot of privacy to each of the barns. So you've got Old Barn here, Deben barn, Gipping barn, Orwell barn, and Stour barn here. So they're all mapped out so that you've got privacy in between them. And then if we just move this round here, the granary is just there, and then Meadowview Cottage and Woodfarm House are the other side of those trees and the other side of the fish pond. And I'll take you over there and we can go and have a look. So what I'll do is we'll start at Woodfarm House. This is the courtyard garden of Woodfarm House. So scroll around here, you see very high fencing, lovely hot tub in a covered garden room there, and there's an outside shower as well. So that's in there. And then if we go outside, we'll go to the granary next. I'll just click on the exterior, and then this takes you into the garden of the granary. But what I'm going to do is go out here, this is the parking for the granary. That's completely private, that's all yours. And then you've got Meadowview Cottage is on the right hand side here. Not pictured in this is a gate. There's a 5-bar gate as you go into Meadowview Cottage, so it's got its own parking in there. The granary parking is there, and then you go down the driveway here to Woodfarm House. You can see it just poking out here, and again that's got its own parking just there, and then the courtyard garden just the other side of it. So hopefully that just gives you some insight into the proximity of the barns and the cottages, and the level of privacy that you've got. And I cannot stress enough, all of the hedging is a lot more mature now, so the privacy is just simply not an issue. What we've also got, I was just looking for my mouse there, is we've got our private 2-acre meadow. So I'm going to jump over there and show it to you, which is just across the lane. So if I turn around here, you can just about see Woodfarm House poking through there, the granary's there, and then the other barns are over here. But this is our large 2-acre meadow where dogs can go and run around and go bonkers. And we've also got a quiet meadow, which we call it quiet meadow. That's because it's not got loads of dogs running around in it, because it's a smaller one within the larger one. So it's got separate fencing just along here, as you can see. Okay, that is your little look around the proximity of the barns and the cottages to each other. So I'm actually just ending this video down on the ground now. That's Deben Barn there, All Barn and Stour Barn. And then I've got Gipping and Orwell Barns just behind me. So there we go. And there's the sky. Anyway, I hope that's been helpful. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can either click on the little tiny button on the right hand side down at the bottom, or our logo that's going to be coming up on the right hand side of your screen up the top there. Please also do subscribe to our newsletters. That's where we let you know about cancellations, last minute availability, competitions, that sort of thing. And also do subscribe to our social media things that we do as well. So see you on the next video.